For me, I think what did it, like what got me into metal, and it was just through some friends that were like just I was hanging out with, and they kind of like had all these weird shirts that I never seen before that looked evil and crazy, and I was like, "What's this?" And they started telling me, "Well, this is this band, and this is another band," and I slowly got interested by it that way first, which is sometimes not the way normally people would go about. I think people listen to the music first. So for me, it was the imagery first that got me, and then I got into listening to the music, and I slowly just started liking it a lot, and just you know, I remember my first album was Kill 'Em All from Metallica, and it was the artwork that got to me with the hammer and the blood stain, and I was like, that's look crazy, and it just got my attention, you know. And I think that's the thing about metal is it's special as a scene and everything, and it's not just the music. I think it's the imagery that comes with it and everything. I think I was attracted by all that. I was always a rebel since I was a little kid. I haven't really much changed, as many people could tell you that are friends of mine. I'm always against, I think, some sort of authority or whatever when I feel it's not right. And I think that metal represents that very well, and I think I was always attracted by that. That's pretty much how I kind of started in my early teens, you know, my early teens getting into metal and that rebellious form of music, you know. But my first record was Michael Jackson's Thriller. Had to put that in there. The one thing about Michael Jackson that's cool is that he wrote his music like with his mind and just him in the beats, you know, and the music. He would go with his mouth and start, you know, kind of like making his own music, and then would tell the musicians, this is what I need to be done, right? And the one thing I took from that is that when I write Kataklysm, I have a riff in my head that I can having taken my shower and I'm thinking about a riff or something, and I'll be like, there's no way how I can express it, so I would take the phone and tell JF I will do this type of riff, you know. And one of those riffs was like As I Slither from Serenity and Fire, you know, gin 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 gin, and I was like, they've got to do this, yeah. So yeah. I like in Canada, there's no all ages. So when I was a kid, it was hard for me to get like to concerts, and I didn't have a bigger brother or anybody that would bring me to concerts. So it would be like when the big arena bands would come through, Metallica or whatever, I wasn't able to really attend them, you know. But when I started getting a bit older, and I was 17, I think my first concert was I think when I was 18. One of my first When I was 16, I snuck in a Napalm Death concert with Godflesh. I was supporting him, and I think Nocturnus was on it. That's very old, and I think I was 15 or 16. It was my first death metal concert. I mean, I was listening already to that stuff, but it was the first time that I really was able to kind of experience it, and it was the raw power of it. I was just blown away by it. Like, it's just, you know, it's something when you listen to an album, but when you see the band live delivering that intense power, it's just like, and Napalm Death, man. I mean, I think that album was, I think it was Come or Harmony of Corruption. It was like in that time frame, and it was absolutely incredible. And then, you know, what did it for me was the Slayer Testament tour when they toured together, and I was huge, and I still am a big Testament fan. And of course Slayer, who doesn't like Slayer, you know, but I love Testament, and I actually went for Testament, and it was on the Practice What You Preach record, and I was just like blown away by it, you know. And that's what I want to do, you know.